So the elections are over, right? You have one side celebrating and the other side is just sad. Obviously that's the Harris side. People are just not too happy. And then you have the people on the Republican side, the Trumpers and the MAGAs, and they're all extremely excited. But I want to say something to you guys, and this is just the honest truth. Okay, now that you got your guy or you didn't get your girl, what are you going to do going forward? Are you going to sit here and just complain? Or are you going to actually do something about it? Okay, let's say if you're someone who voted for Trump and you got your president and now you're extremely excited, and the number one reason you were saying was you voted for him because of the economy. You're saying the economy was just horrible. Okay, and you feel like he would take care of the economy for you. Fair enough. That's your belief. That's what your belief is. Okay, what are you going to do now to take advantage of this better economy? Do you think that all of a sudden everything's going to get better by you just doing nothing and just allowing things to come your way? What were you doing when the economy was so bad? Were you trying to pivot? Were you trying to come up with new ideas on how to make money? Or did you just sit there and just complain and you saying, someone else is going to take care of my problems? I got news for you. No president is going to take care of your problems. Okay? No president is going to take care of your problems. There's only two things a president does. Okay? They get in your way or they get out your way. And if a president is in your way, you got to find a way to get around it. As simple as that. Everyone after the election, what'd you do? You went to work. Did your raises come in? No. Did the price of eggs and milk go down? No. Did anything change? No. Now, I understand. Might be people watching this video and be like, well, it takes a long time. I know. I get it. But what are you going to do in the meantime? By the time these presidents put policies in place, they don't come into fruition for a few years. Nothing's going to change. So, okay, you got your president. You're excited. You're feeling good about yourself. What is he going to do? People always say, oh, it's good for businesses. Okay, well, if you're that person who never had a business, are you now going to start a business? What are you going to do? That's the key, guys. What are you going to do with all these opportunities that come your way? Because I tell you this, people say about, I remember Trump before he left office, he was saying how people's 401k is going to be horrible, it's going to be miserable, you're going to lose all your money. That didn't happen to me. Was the economy great? Depends what part of the economy you're in. Right? People were saying, oh, the price of eggs and bacon is so expensive, it's ridiculous. Really? Really? Are we going to say the price of eggs and bacon is the reason why you're having financial struggle? There's bigger problems than eggs and bacon to be your financial struggle. Okay? There's bigger problems. There's way bigger problems you have in your finances if eggs and bacon is the issue. Now, I already know, guys, talking about politics is always sensitive. And I'm trying to just, I'm just not trying to ruffle any feathers. But I just want people to understand that regardless of what side you're on, nothing is going to change. Nothing is going to change. Everyone's acting like, we won. What did you win? Other people are acting like, we lost. Life is over. What did you lose? Like, what did you lose? You do not know what the future holds. We don't know what the future holds. All you can control is what you have going on in your house. At the White House, worry about your house. In your house, you make all the decisions. Okay? You decide whether to go on that vacation or whether not to go on that vacation. You decide whether to use that credit card or not use that credit card. You decide to live a life of debt or to not live a life of debt. There's no president that can change that. There's no White House that could change what you do in your house. You see, people need to understand that when people always talk about the economy, what is going on in your economy? Right? What is going on in your economy? Are you running your economy great? Right? Are you budgeting, saving, investing? Are you doing all the things in your life? You see, people are quick to blame others, but they're not taking care of their own economy. their own White House, their own government, which is in your own home. That's the number one thing I want people to understand. Stop worrying about who won president, who lost the presidency. Who cares? It's what you do going forward. Okay? It's what you do going forward that is the most important thing when it comes to that. All right? If you're someone that was voted for Harris and you feel like, man, life is over, listen, I got news for you. This is what you can do. Focus on yourself. Turn off the TV, turn off the news, focus on yourself for 4 years. If you feel like this, presidency is just too much for you, then focus on yourself. Focus on bettering your life. Focus on you and turn the news off. Because that's what the news is going to do, guys. That's what the news is going to do. It's going to keep on poking your fears. And to keep on. And you're going to get upset. You're going to get angry. They ain't going to want to do nothing. What's the point of all that? Just put your head down. Focus on yourself. Listen, 4 years, man. Put yourself in the best shape ever. Physically and mentally. Put your finances in point. For 4 years, you grind, take care of your finances. And you focus on yourself. And you see what can happen. But if you're going to continue going on TikTok and going on social media, you just have people on there that's just gloating and like, ha, you lost. It's like, what? Who won what? What did we win here? Besides the fact that one person, whoever voted for one party was right, one was wrong. What? Right? What? And like I said, if you're on the Harris side and, you're like, oh man, we lost, whatever. It's a democracy, man. People vote. That's just the way it is. That's what democracy voted for. That's what the vote is all about. People voted for one party and not the other, and that's it. We gotta live with it. Whether you like it or not, life goes on. Life goes on. Now, there's people that say, when a Republican's in office is great, it's starting for businesses, people make all this money, then do something during these times. Start your own business. But just don't sit there and then just complain. I really don't want people to do that, because I know, man, like when you're feeling like the future is not optimistic for reasons of you're not certain of the future. That's the whole point. Then you just don't do nothing. And that's just not going to work. I want everyone to win. I don't care if you're a Republican or Democrat. I don't care what you are. I really don't care what you are. But you got to put the work in. And whatever it is that you're doing, you got to put the work in. And stop listening to the news, because the news is just going to continually giving you all this negative information where it's going to feel like, like nothing is good. Like, what's the point of all of this? Right? And then people are still going to continue, man. The way politics are, people going to keep on continuing. This side, that side, this side, that side. Man, who cares? Stay with you. Focus on you. Because that's all you can control, man. You can't control nothing else. Let all that go. Become debt-free. Become financially free. Do everything despite of what's going on in the White House. Because I promise you, you can do that if you focus on yourself. And you do not want to have all these distractions holding you back.